Okay, we're
I
live.
guess we'll find out. Cool.
It says waiting on Luminance Productions. Yeah. Oh,
Well, we're live.
Oh, there we go. We're live, guys. Welcome to the Luminance Productions live stream, March of 2025. I haven't streamed on YouTube in ages. I miss Firesides. That used to be a good platform.
I miss Firesides. I mean, we've talked with our contact Chris from Game Jolt about it a couple times, and it's a finance issue. Maybe one of these days, but
yeah, we'll bankroll Game Jolt just so we could get Firesides. No one else, just us.
Yeah, when we make our first $1 billion, we're gonna bring Firesides back for Luminance.
Yeah. Oh, there's Dyer in the chat.
Dyer, what's up, gang? We're just gonna wait for a couple people to roll in. But mainly the point of this live stream, I guess, is we're just gonna try and be a little more transparent about Rat Race later as things go on. Just what's the deal with it, where we're at, and just chill. It's gonna be a little vibey, nothing too crazy, but
yeah.
Welcome everyone. We got Tony, we got Pizza God 123.
Dude, that sounds like a name you came up with. You're bullshitting me. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm not Pizza God 123. No, but maybe another lifetime. That would be me.
I'm mad I wasn't able to make a severance edit of Frank. I was gonna do that for this, but I didn't have the time. I can edit that while we're answering questions.
You just do it while we're doing questions. It's.
So
hey, sus Lord.
Twin Peaks edit from my devlog.
Someone just asked me thoughts on the new Invincible episode. Pretty good. I liked it. Aaron Paul was standout as always. But all right, we got 14 people in here. What's up, gang? How's it going?
20 guys. It says on my end, dude.
Oh, we got 20 guys.
It says 16. YouTube sucks.
I miss Firesides. Firesides would be accurate. We would have a live count. We could share our screens, dude. It would be.
It says we're having bitrate problems. Is it lagging at all?
Anyone get any lag?
Everyone in the chat, are we choppy? Okay, so that's a bad sign if nobody's already reacting. Okay, so that's a bad.
It is what it is.
It's good on my end, so I don't know, man. I just said Rat Race. Okay, so, see, thanks, Joe R. See, Joe R is so far my favorite guy. Someone give this guy moderator.
I'll give him moderator. Joe R, can you handle the chat for us? We trust you.
Okay, so we already
got... who does the voice of the rat for Rat Race? I'm so curious about the voice for him. Good for asking. That is Timothy Banfield, or Funny Guy Timmy. We went on Fiverr one day, and we looked up Gilbert Gottfried Impressionist. And then, lo and behold, it was the first guy we saw. We sent him the script for the trailer when we were doing that, and I think it was literally like 2 hours later, he sent us back the Rodney voice lines, and ever since then, he's been our guy.
It's been our guy.
I'm at work, Mr. Rat Racer. You can quit your job,
Believe this guy?
Well, I mean.
No, it's funny too, cause didn't Funny Guy Timmy also do the that commercial voice for Employee of the Month?
Yeah, we did a game jam last summer, and for the trailer for it, we needed a news announcer, and so yeah, Timmy was just. It was Timmy. I emailed him. I was like, hey, can you record these? And yeah, we got the lines for the trailer too.
And then yeah, you did the lines.
What is the worst FNAF fan game you've ever had the misfortune of stumbling upon?
There's too many, dude.
There's too many. It's one of those things to where it's like, it's not really a worst one, because there's just so many games that just do so many things, and like some are better than others, some are worse.
So many, some that do so little.
Like.
And then it gets into an arrogance thing of like, I'm better than everyone else.
I'm better.
Wait. This one's important. This one's really important. Stojo, do you like your pizza with right beef or left beef? Stojo, please answer that.
Stojo. Right or left, Stojo? He's not answering, dude. Fucking fraud. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah, no, I was bad fan games. Don't let's talk about bad ones. Let's talk about Tealerland. Tealerland is my personal favorite. It's been that way ever since it came out. I mean, are there issues with it? Yeah, probably. But I don't care. I fucking love Tealerland. Nitru, if you're here, fucking love Tealerland, dude.
Not in the audience, dude.
Nitru might be, dude. Nitru's a real one, dude. You wouldn't get it.
I'm trying to put this
nice
image.
photo.
It's a good image, dude.
That's a really good photo, dude.
For any of you guys that haven't watched Severance, it's a really good TV show. You could get that. You should get that going.
Yeah, it's one of those like shows like Yellowstone, on like the cattle ranch.
Yeah, Jellystone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was it difficult to make the engine change to Unity from Unreal? So we're not even using Unreal anymore. We're using a super secret game engine that we can't talk about. But so we have our own problems with Unreal, and I really don't like it.
I'll go into a little lore right now. We'll go in more in depth later, but the TLDR is we used Unity for like a year, got pretty far in it. Not like, not as far as we should have been, but we had a lot of stuff done. And then the licensing issues were happening, and it was the controversy with installs, which even for us was like, wasn't a deal breaker. But then we also started looking into like Unity's networking systems were all bad. Like everything we tried, like there was Photon, there was Mirror, everything we were doing in Unity, it was just like it worked, but then there were like logistical issues, like how do we pay for servers, how do we upkeep it, and it was just everything we did was a new wall.
And Unity in its own way like blew chunks, like it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like it has its use cases, and I like Unity. I mean, I've used Unity for a while, but for Rat Race, it just wasn't doing what we needed to. So we're like, okay, engine change, because obviously engine changes are super easy and simple, and you can just do it whenever you want with, absolutely no issues. So we're like, yeah, let's go to Unreal. Mainly because we had dabbled in Unreal before. I'm the main programmer behind Rat Race, and I had experience in Unreal, and I, a little too cockily, was just like, okay, I can learn Unreal. It won't be that difficult. And it's not that it's hard. Like it's different. It's a node-based system compared to a like C# scripting-based system. And as someone who's been scripting for a long time and doesn't really like nodes that much, it was just annoying because everything we tried doing in Unreal for Rat Race is like we're working on it. It's just we're fighting the engine at every turn because just the ways we wanted to do things or would do things, it just wasn't working. And we naively tried working with Unreal and working against the engine for a really long time until it just got to a point where we were like, we could not ever finish the game in Unreal Engine. And we had to...
Yeah, Noodle has to defend his engine, dude. He's in the DMs right now, like begging.
Oh.
He's on his knees. Do we add him?
Yeah, we'll get Noodle. Noodle can talk about
how Unreal's really good. Oh shoot, I gotta join the new call.
Do you guys like Jordy Greep?
Yeah, Jordy Group's kind of cool.
What do you think about...
I don't care about Unreal Engine. I wanted to talk about Jordy Greep and Black MIDI.
Yeah, I love Black MIDI.
What's Black MIDI?
You don't want to know.
This guy doesn't know. This guy's in Greeped out, bro.
Yeah, he's a fake fan of MIDI. You're talking about MIDI? Is like you're like a big MIDI guy and you don't even know Black MIDI? Come on now.
What's your opinion on Radiant saying they won't work on FNAF or fan games after FNAF 20? First of all, it's a lie, and I wish they did that earlier. Make your own games.
Well, Andrew's probably capping. He just doesn't have any ideas.
Dude, he just wants to sit on his ass and read comic books for like a couple months, and then he'd be like, dude, I thought it was FNAF game, man.
I remember when me and Donnie, we went to a comic store with Nocturna like a couple months ago or whatever, and literally it was like watching like a 4-year-old kid in a candy store, dude. He was freaking out over he's like, dude.
It wasn't okay. To be fair, it was a cool like comic book store.
No, it was a very cool store.
Comic stores are cool, dude.
No, they're awesome, but like Nocturna was just so happy to just see all that shit, dude.
That would be.
We were there for like 30 minutes, dude. It was awesome.
We were there for a little more than that, I swear.
Sunken Studios in the chat. Sunken Studios, you should listen to Jordy Greep.
What is your opinion? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's a few other questions from beforehand we were missing over, man.
Oh, I'm not trying to miss him. My bad.
Are the rumors of that Weshek is being added as a new director on Rat Race's upcoming sequel true? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, guys, Weshek is. We have nothing but respect for Weshek. We have never criticized him or called him out on any of his behavior whatsoever. He ran Jolly 4 perfectly, and we really could use that kind of leadership on the Luminance development side.
Yeah,
Of
no, he's not on this team because he was trying to get us severed and move us to an office. So
yeah, he's like, guys, severance is very, very important for
severance is the new thing. He
It's the
told
new thing,
us.
guys.
New thing
we
for
couldn't-
FNAF fan game development. We got to get on this on the ground floor.
He was lobbying for severance, so we couldn't stand for that.
Yeah. Do you like? What is your opinion on cheddar cheese? That's a really important one. What's the thoughts here on cheddar cheese?
I think it's pretty good.
It's all right. See, my mom is like a freak. She like cuts off big pieces of cheddar cheese and just eats that straight up. I don't know how you do that. I can't do that. So I usually have it a little grated up on like a sandwich or something, but not like just straight up cheddar cheese. How is Frank doing? He's doing all right. Is Rat Race
it comes and
multiplayer? Can we get this Joker out of the chat?
Is it multi? Oh, it might be. We've
There's
thought
a
about
clown in here.
we've thought about adding a multiplayer mode a couple times, you know, but we're still thinking it through.
Shoot, I lost my. What's your opinion on the liquid drink titled as Dr. Pepper? Well, I don't think you should.
Mr. Pibb's better.
I don't think you should disrespect his professional title like that. He is the doctor, but Pibb, he's able to do neurosurgery, and Dr. Pepper.
That's
gives
Mr.
people
Pibb to you.
Yeah.
Interesting question I see right here. It's one of the Pizza God 123. Will Rat Race be in VR? I don't know, but I'll say it. There's no plans for it. Would it be kind of cool? All right, what's the next question?
It was a really good one. I wanted discuss, but I don't think it would be. I don't think I should say it.
Is it the black people question?
Okay.
It's in the chat right
how many
there.
black people are in Luminance? A couple. There's a couple guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not we're counting, but
I don't know how many there are.
Yeah. See, we're getting real corporate. We're doing. We're gonna start tallying all our stuff. It's like, all right, how many
You guys are
people?
livestock.
yeah, we have to keep track because it's very important to the development of the game.
It's very important to our business goals.
Can we tell them that we got Jordy Group to make music yet?
I don't know if we were supposed to leak that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
He's
Mechubite.
pulling
Is
out
Rat
of the
Race
deal
going to
now.
have an extensive 30-hour single-player campaign? Well, Mechubite, how about you go over to Suslord's dorm right now and get on the stream? Come on.
You could right now. You could. You could literally get on the train right now and come be a part of the stream and find out. How have you guys been? We've been pretty good.
Been
Low
alright.
key. We've been living our lives.
There's been worse times.
We've been the best friends as always, because as everyone knows, Luminance is a group of close friends that came together to try and make some great games.
Dude, I gotta
We
take a
mainly
shit.
specialize in remastering old Five Nights at Freddy's fan games, so we're not going to limit ourselves to anything. That was how we described ourselves in 2019, and nothing has changed.
Yeah. What's this Roblox screenshot I got on my computer, man?
Wait, don't show Rat Race Roblox mode. We're not ready to show that yet.
Chilling like a villain since it's 1967 or whatever the quote is. That's right. Frank Miller.
Stop avoiding the freaky questions. Okay, what are the freaky questions? Well, Lance,
Sorry, dude, it's hard to keep up. Freaky. What if Luminance was called Freaky Nance and freaked the race of rats? Okay, get this guy out of the chat.
all right, we'll ban this guy.
Let's strike one.
Stop keeping count.
Rat Race have art by Frank Miller. Is that Andrew's alt, dude?
Is it Andrew's alt?
I don't know.
Might be. We've thought about it. Dude, no one's asking the hard-hitting Rat Race questions right now. I guess no one cares.
The hard-hitting one. Well, we could just go to the 2-year-old Q&A that we haven't bothered to answer.
Let's go to the 2-year-old Q&A, guys.
Fell off.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what questions everyone was dying to know 2 years ago.
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Oh, yep.
That was 2 years ago.
Something like that.
Yeah, there's an old Q&A I wanted to go back to because I thought it'd be funny. No, I don't want to
I
log
feel
in
like
the
there was
game,
one
though.
after the one from 2 years ago.
There's a few different Q&As that we did and never followed up on. Sus Lord.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What did I do?
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, here's something I think we should discuss because that was like really funny.
What?
Did you delete the devlog for it? You might have.
Oh, what devlog did I delete?
There was a. It was a. What was it?
Like the update video, right?
Yeah. Did you ever delete that?
I did delete it.
Okay, so I think we should explain that.
Yeah. Okay, so a while ago, there was a devlog we made where it was like gonna be this big video talking about where was Rat Race, what developments been, blah, 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 and that video never came out. And there's a good reason, because as we were working on the video to tell everyone where Rat Race was, it was taking up more and more of our time. And then we kind of just realized this time would be better, better spent just making Rat Race.
We were on the Amtrak, and we were like, well, we should make a big trailer, and then we weren't able to do that either because we were still having like actual development complications.
Yep. And so, anyways, the video just got put on hold because it was basically just like we didn't have enough to like we had stuff to say, but at that point it's just like, all right, it would take too much time. And again, we were gonna make a trailer, and it just didn't work out. And so instead, we've just been working on the game basically. And so I guess like the best way to like put it is for the past like couple months, Rat Race development has been in the best state it's been like ever.
At an all-time high.
It is at an all-time high. So go ahead.
I was gonna say all-time high, like the introduction song to Octopussy.
Yeah, and so now the game's coming along. We're trying for a release this year. I think I can say that. I think it's possible. I definitely think it's not even like it's very unless there's like a very catastrophic thing that happens like fucks everything up. Like we should be good for this year.
House fire.
Basically. And then at this point, so now it's just
we talk about how we made more progress in like a month than we did in like 3 years.
A little bit. We're at the point now though where development's going smoothly again, that we can consistently start probably like showing a bunch of things. Like I don't know how frequently, but we're not going to be radio silent for the next year. We're not going to be radio silent. Well, I mean, I would like to have another teaser trailer out within like March, or maybe like a little after March. But like we're making the game now. We have a lot more stuff to show. And I guess it probably goes into then like, oh, why not show us gameplay? Because that's the big thing. It's always like is the gameplay of Rat Race good? And then like you didn't show us anything because all we showed in the little teaser yesterday was the new character Pinhead Peter. And the reason why we haven't shown gameplay yet is because it's all placeholders. Like, not all placeholders, but it's just like if we showed you guys the game right now, it would just not look great. Because like even though it's like parts of it like it functions, wouldn't be a good trailer. But the goal and just my hope is that enough of these placeholders can get updated within the next month or so that we have enough to do a gameplay teaser trailer. I think. And after that, it would just be trailer 2, and then game.
I think the big gameplay teaser trailer.
Maybe we're still figuring out the roadmap of how we want to release everything, but it's at the point now to where it'll happen though. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Like it's not going to be like we're 5 months in, we have nothing to show. It's like no, we will have a lot of stuff we could show, like pretty consistently now. And I guess it's just
I love our audience, dude. One of the questions.
Some guys talking about Marvel Rivals.
No. I love our audience, dude. Would you eat a burger or a hot dog?
Oh, dude, I ate a burger like literally 10 minutes before this like live stream started. I forgot we were doing the stream, and Nomoke calls me as I'm like walking like back from like to my dorm after I got a burger, and so I had to eat the burger really quickly.
Okay. So Mobile's asking the hard-hitting questions. Wow, we still haven't got a genuine devlog update for a while. So we did one yesterday. That was a genuine update one.
Shit.
What have you guys been doing for the past 2 years? Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, well, no, he asked like a bunch of them. I'm just kind of going through those. How far along is Rat Race? So, I think we're at like a 3 now again, right? Like total progress of the game. Like we're at like a 3 out of 10 for like progress currently. What would you say?
I'd say more than 3. I'd say more than 3.
Okay.
It's
but yeah,
it's
no,
at the point
we actually do have a chance of releasing within this year though. We have a
within
very
this
high
year.
chance.
This isn't us coping. It isn't us being like, oh, it is like we realistically have looked at it, and like it is a completely doable timeline to have a solid release this year. And I guess like what have we been doing for the past 2 years? We were making a really shitty game. Not a shitty game. That sounds.
Well, we also had like lives going on too. Like
yeah,
I was going to school, you were going to school, I had a job.
It's like I'm in college, so is Donnie. We're college students. I mean, I've moved. I don't need to go too into it, but I was busy not on the internet for 4 months last year or whatever it was. Like it was we.
I
we
mean,
live
I'd
our
say
lives.
a bit more than that. Like you were off for a bit because you had like a lot of shit.
I was gone for months, and Rat Race was just not a priority because we still had like, again, other things. It's like we like making games, and like it's awesome that we get to do it, but at the same time, it's other things are gonna be priority at oftentimes, and it's just like we didn't have the motivation or like passion to like make the game what it needed to be. So we would do slow progress here and there, but it wasn't great, and the results of the game that was forming wasn't great either.
Yeah. That, and there was a period of time when Grody Cody had his dirty little mitts into the deep workings of how our thought process was, and I was like, wait a minute, why are we making like a bad game? We should make a good game. That was a while ago though, but yeah.
Yeah, that was, and so basically the version of, I guess to rip the Band-Aid off, the version of Rat Race everyone's like seen in like basically any old trailer that we didn't release yet. It's that game's gone. Not to say that like it's still the essence, the personality, and like parts of that trailer everyone liked and like they wanted Rat Race. That's there, but we lost basically everything else that's supposed to make it like good in for what we were doing. And so the game that came out would have been so underwhelming. It would have just been so underwhelming. And it's just now it's we had to scrap probably 80% of like what we had planned out and like had done just to like, okay, let's try this again. And that version of Rat Race is I don't want to like say too much without giving it away. It's one of those things too where it's like, what can we say without like, because we want to keep surprises. It's like, we don't want to just like tell everyone right now what our plans are, because that way when the trailers do come out, it's going to be, like, oh, they already talked about this. But I am very confident that the version of Rat Race we're working on now and we have planned will be a very fun game to play with friends. And that's what I'll say. I think it'll be a pretty fun game. I think it's fun. And you can play it with people and you can have a good time. And that's like the simplest promise we can just give you now, is like it's, Yeah.
He also left some other questions. I was trying to look through those. Is it true if hold on. But does Rat Race even have a story to tell, or is it a game where you just battle your friends? We've dabbled with the idea of like a story mode.
Rat Race has a story. Like the entire game and everything that's going on, there is lore and a story behind it that like, you can answer everything and it all like it whatever. But on launch, that's more just going to be like subtext, because it's just about giving everyone like, a fun game to play. Like there will be the, hidden things throughout to find where you can get like the lore bits and you can piece together what's going on. But at least on launch, there's not going to be a dedicated like story mode where like you find the story. But later we have talked about, doing like a, campaign stuff and, getting more of it out there. But we do have a story planned out and everything is like, it's not just random.
Oh, dude, Rat 1, 2, and 3 all say hi, dude. From the
Yo, what's up, Rats? Does it have a single player feature? Bots it's if you want to like
on release,
the multi
it'll be bots.
On release it'll be bots. Is I guess like what we're getting at. It's like you will be able to play the game alone if you can't play online, but it's that the core gameplay itself is going to still be built around the 1v1v1v1 type thing. Who would you rather remove from Game Jolt, Radiance?
It's because pasted that question like 100 times. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, I hate Radiance.
See, I'd say Emil Maka because he's just gonna publish on Steam now.
Oh, that's true.
That's fair.
He's wasting a spot.
Yeah. Where's the server space, honestly? No, they'll be smart to play against someone.
No, there won't be. I mean, you just gotta trust us on this, but it's like, it's not that hard to make like good AI like nowadays. Like it's really not too complicated. I mean, like not to say that it's gonna be like we're gonna like half-ass it, but it's like getting a good bot that like is playing against you in Rat Race isn't gonna be one of our biggest struggles. Like they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
How much control do you have over attacking the others? A lot.
Like direct control.
Direct control. That's the kind of aim of the game. I remember that analogy I gave you the other day. Can we say that, or is that a little too like?
I don't even know what the analogy was. I'm gonna be honest.
This.
Oh yeah, no, you could say that. That's really funny.
The best way to describe the gameplay of Rat Race is you're playing a game of Monopoly with 3 friends. And in Monopoly, it's all about like you gotta get the money and you gotta beat the other guys. But imagine while you're playing Monopoly, every like let's just say like minute or two, a guy like slapped you in the face and said play this mini game of Mario Party, and then you're completely out of the game Monopoly is still going on, but then you also have to be aware that you have to play Mario Party to then make sure the Monopoly game goes well. And then as soon as the Mario Party mini game's over, and then back to Monopoly. And that's a very goofy like roundabout way of putting it, but that's probably like the simplest way to describe what to imagine Rat Race as. Like it's not that, but that's the closest like parallel I can think that'll make it make sense right now. But it very much is just like you're fending for yourself. You hate the other guys. What if I hate Monopoly and Mario Party and my friends? Then you'll like Rat Race anyway because we made it and it's gonna be cool.
So, there's Joe R who also has poor time management. So matchmaking or private servers. What's the deal with that? Because we're in a weird situation with that. I think it's going to be mainly matchmaking for the most part, and there'll be peer to peer for like private. I feel like
it's the way how it's set up right now. It's all peer to peer, but there's a middle system going on that handles it like a server. So it's matchmaking plus you have lobby systems. So you can just play like it will bring you with just like random people, and you can, and that's as skill based as we can get it. I mean, we're not gonna have the top tier skill based tech that maybe like Fortnite has. We have we have our skill based system that just does it by like level. But then if you want to play with your friends like a private lobby, you can make a private lobby. Like that's
we have Fortnite matchmaking.
Yeah, we have Fortnite matchmaking.
It could have had Fortnite matchmaking.
Yeah, right. It could have.
We went down that path.
There was a question earlier that was talking about the environments. So the kitchen space, that's like a big example of the old Rat Race. Where I don't know, that we were like stupid. So we were like, hey, this is a game show, and we're gonna have the game, like the actual gameplay, take place in like the back rooms of the game show, like the kitchen and like green room, and like the editing room, instead of like the actual like game show
set. Yeah.
And
so that's what we mean. We are losing. It's like you have a game show theme. Why the fuck not make it the game show? Why the fuck are you in the back rooms? And that was just part of like that was the beginning of losing the vision, and then it just kind of got further and further away until it's like, no, Rat Race is a game show. So it's like, for example, like all the sets that like are currently in the game it's not a kitchen. It's all stuff that directly relates to like the game show theme and what the show of Rat Race is like in universe, because it's like it's an actual game show going on
in the universe and in real life. Are people actually like confused if it's a single player or multiplayer game? It very much is a multiplayer game.
It's a multiplayer game. We were doing a bit. No, it's and like how long will the full game be? However long you want it to be. I don't know. Yeah. It's multi. You play as many games as you want of Rat Race.
And if we do like a single player mode, I don't know. That's like a later question to ask.
We're not
multiplayer.
We're not thinking about single player right now. The game won't launch with single player. That's just it's not a priority. We'll deal with that once multiplayer is done and people can play the game. Because at this point, it is just like, we want you guys to be able to play the game. Like, you obviously. So we're just going to make sure that as soon as it's polished and it's good and the multiplayer's done, like, out.
Yeah.
Is Rat Race different from the creepy pasta? I don't even know if there's. Is there a creepy pasta?
Dude, who is this, man? Get this guy out of here.
Bit.
That's probably. Hold on. Are you talking about Rap Rat?
I don't know.
He's talking about Rap Rat.
Someone else asked this, but how long will rounds generally be? There's a cap of about 30 minutes, so that's the longest a game could go on. They're not always going to go to 30. I feel like that's definitely going to be more of a rare thing. On average, I'd probably say 15 to 20, though. I think that probably is the closest, like estimate. But again, it really depends who you're playing with. And like even just the style of gameplay in that round, because you can depending on who you're playing with and what your strategy is, there's multiple ways to approach the game, and some are very quick, like rushing and just like whatever. But there's other things where like you might just get a bunch of bums and everyone's just like camping. Like if everyone's camping, then like the game's gonna go on longer because it's
so we have Vapor in the game. Then yeah.
Yep. But no, we have I can't say what it is because it would spoil a lot. But there's the way how the game is structured, it literally can't go over around 30 minutes because a bunch of shit will happen that just like I
hope there's some real champions though that push that limit.
There will end game Rat Race, like when you're getting into the end of a round, will almost have an entirely different strategy to it than before you get there. It's like realistically, if you're wrapping up all your games within the first 20 minutes and you're never actually getting into like the 20 to 30 minute era, like it's you have to be prepared for it. It's different, but I guess that's all we can really get at for now about that.
Will Rat Race be playable on portable PCs? Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Okay, so this guy's Eternity's Flame. So, hold on. I assume that you lose once jump scared. Is there like a save ability? Do we have like a health system? I forgot if we were going with that or not. Okay.
I mean, once you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah. Maybe you could spectate.
We haven't gotten to that part yet, but it's there's no like live system though. It's once you, the best way to describe it is it's like, think of tower defense. Once the main tower is breached and like the animatronic is with you, you can't get him out. You're just like you're dead.
For all the guys asking VR questions, it is possible. It's just like that would be like we'd have to make we'd have to think that out a bit more hard.
Might have to wait too.
Yeah, I mean, when someone else's answer is correct, yeah, the platypus. Wait, what was your guys' favorite characters though, out of the publicly shown?
Publicly shown. Chicken Legs is my favorite publicly shown one. Then
I know you like another one.
Chicken Legs cool.
I like Peter. Peter's pretty good. Smokey, I gotta fix his side profile though. I'm gonna be for real with that. That's pretty bad side profile. Smokey's pretty good. I don't know. I kind of like all the characters in their own way. As like bad as that sounds.
All the character designs are like I like them. I think they're good. The models have been getting remodeled because the original character models are like 3-4 years old. How old's the original? Like
too old. You guys are gonna crap your pants when you see new Rodney.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can we show new Rodney? Like at least like the face profile or no? Nah, probably not yet. Not yet.
I gotta wait. It'll look animated because like remember what, dude. The old Rodney model's so bad, like it was constructed to work in that lighting and everything else, it sucks.
Like it's no, I don't think people understand how bad the original Rodney model is. Like there's from like a technical like texture standpoint, like the way it's like normals were and like it seems like it's all just like it's so fucked.
Okay, we got Uncle Jimmy in the chat. Is there gonna be a generator room? Yeah, there'll be a generator room.
Yep. Who has more drip, Rodney or Chicken? Rodney. Rodney's gold.
Yeah.
I'll think Rod needs to be. What's your next project after Rat Race? We got a few we're thinking of.
A few in mind.
Got a few in mind.
A lot of
Dude,
which
who
are
is
not
the
really
Nimbus
games,
guy?
but-
How do you remember that?
See what
What'd
it
you
is,
say?
that was Andrew.
This
dude.
guy's making references to Radiance Night Live from 2023, dude.
Yeah.
Could we expect this game for this year? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, unless like one of us dies or
Yeah.
like we just get like really, really, really lazy, probably.
You could put us through Chinese water torture and CIA water torture if we don't finish the game this year.
Yeah, it was like, to be fair, I'm not gonna say it. It was. I'm not. It was some stuff happened last year that might have made the game come out last year if that didn't happen. But
Yeah.
it shouldn't happen again though. So we're probably set for this year.
Yeah.
But what else is there? Y'all have been lazy for over 2 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been lazy. Yeah, I mean, it's lazy. But on the other hand, if the game that you got like wouldn't have been great anyway, I guess is like it's one of those things to where I feel like the time we've spent, being lazy and working on things and it not working, like taking a break. Like we've grown as like artists, like developers, to where I think just the version that you guys will get will be good, and maybe it'll blow. I mean, who fucking knows? I mean, we're fucking hacks, but like the game could suck and like everyone will like kill us. But I mean, it's like for the time being, we're still in that zone where we can be like, guys, we're great.
We won't make the big money like our peers, but we'll at least make a good game, I hope.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is if we were in it for the money, there would be a Kickstarter, but
well, there would have been the game. Oh no, if we were in it for the money, the game would have came out like a few years ago.
A few years ago. But it's one of those things where it's like we're not. We don't make money making the game right now. Like it literally is like it is when we make the game. It's like we are losing our time we could be spending on other things. So it's just like, well, wait for us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like again, it's like we like working on the game, but like I'm a film major. I don't even do game design stuff as like a career path or like it's like I'm busy with other shit half the time.
Yeah.
But it's just like. This is just kind of one of the personal projects, I like working on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so a lot of people might not understand this too. Yeah, we had to restart development a few times. There's the one guy that like asked us like how complete is the game. So if it's like, oh well, it's well, what's the percentage of the game currently? I think
I'd say probably like
earlier.
I'd say like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. But when you realize how quickly we've gotten that number from like restarting, then it's a lot more realistic than just like. And because it's not just restarting either. It's like, even when we scrap things, we still have things to pull from.
Thank God we have that asset library.
It's a joke at this point, but we have been building, like, just this Luminance, like, prop asset library of, like, stuff made from our modelers for, like, years. And, like, it might sound stupid, but, like, it really helps us, like, get shit, like, faster now. Because we just, like...
Come on now.
Yeah, it's you, and then there's some Marissa stuff and some Stojo stuff occasionally with your textures, but but now whenever we do stuff now, it's so much quicker than it used to be, and I guess that's like the main takeaway is it's just like development speed wise is just a lot faster than it ever has been because we've gotten it to a point to where making the game. I don't want to say it's easy, but we're kind of past a lot of like the hard hurdles of like how are we gonna do this or how like it's. Everything is roadmapped to this point to where it's like, okay, I can see how we'll, get to the end point in a smooth and like, it's not simple. The game development's not simple, but, a reasonable, like method.
So to AJT in the chat, the game has been delayed for like 3 years already. So I think it's finally time to try to end that delay.
Basically, because it's like the reason why we haven't said anything for so long is it's like we weren't confident about anything. It was because if we said, "Oh, it'll be done this year or next year," it's like it's us just guessing. But now again, this is us like we are looking at everything, and currently our best everything is like it totally can be this year. And I guess no, I'll leave it here, but. This year isn't even like much of like it'd be really cool if we could. Like it really is just like
as
long as we
there's
don't
actually been progress made. It's like, yeah,
basically, like, no, it's just like the progress we're making is just so just like I don't want to say inspiring, but just for us, like, because when you work on stuff for years and it's not really turning out, or like it's bad, or just like you get demotivated because you see all this shit and all this time you're spending on stuff, and it's just like, what are we doing here? But now we're working on Rat Race, and we'll do stuff, and it's just the excitement is back, I guess, from like like it's a feeling I personally hadn't felt working on games in years, and just like that initial feeling is back, and it's just like really just like honing that in and just like riding that wave to completion.
Yeah, we're shoveling the shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're finally out of that stage where we're not like trudging through mud, and we're actually like making a game instead of kicking rocks. So that's cool.
Yeah. Did you like the game that you made, The Return to Freddy's Winter Wonderland?
Okay.
It's okay. It's one of those things to where it's like that was our first game as a team, and that was like 5 years ago at this point that we started development, and it's like it was rough because we knew what we were doing to a certain extent. Like we all kind of knew how to do stuff, but we didn't know how to like streamline it or organize it or how to like efficiently. And we still don't per se. It's just we learn as we go and you get better at it. But like there's a lot wrong with Winter Wonderland that could have been addressed and fixed properly if we had done things right. And I guess what I'll say now is Rat Race would have been like that if the version that we were working on came out. But again, we restarted, so we're not going to have that issue with Rat Race. Because it's just like we didn't Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland, it was development hell, got delayed a bunch of times because we were doing shit last minute. And it was all very much like we were coming up. At least me, I was just coming up with stuff on the fly and just adding a bunch of stuff without fully thinking about how like it really like works together, like welded. And again, you end up with a decent game that just lacks a strong identity, I guess is how I would like say it. I don't know. But Rat Race is it's I don't know. It's planned, I guess. It's like the game Rat Race isn't. We're not adding new stuff. Like it's not gonna be like in 2 months. We'll be like, oh, what if this is? It's like no, the entire game. It's mapped out. It's laid out. Again, we've worked on like good chunks of it, and now it's just like the product that we see in our heads is probably going to be a lot closer to the final result than the Winter Wonderland we saw in our heads was to the final result. That's a lot of yapping, but I hope that makes sense.
Well, I feel like that's the point of this live stream, man. Is to yap. If anyone doesn't want to watch this, get the fuck out, dude. We're just like talking about nonsense. Well, not nonsense.
Basically.
What Rat Race animatronic could sing? Smokey's girlfriend.
Yep.
We'll
what
have
else is
her.
there?
We'll have her have a singing part.
Is Rat Race a Squid Game inspiration? We made Rat Race before Squid Game. I want to throw that out there real quick. Development of Rat Race was already underway before Squid Game ever came out.
Like a year before it was like announced before Squid Game even got announced.
Like obviously they were working on Squid Game before, but like we didn't know about it.
Yeah, we got the leaks. We were on the set.
Yep.
What was I gonna say about Squid Game?
I'm in Squid Game 3. You guys just have to pay attention.
Yeah.
When you're watching.
So when did you start development before you had to restart a couple times? Is it really bad to say like last month, like the current like version? Like a little bit like before that, but like
it's been a couple. The current version we're on now probably like started 5 months ago, but consistent, really good progress. It's just been a lot of really good progress in the last like 2 months.
Yeah.
We're gonna be so honest. It's like, but again, it's not like we're rebuilding this game from the ground up, and we're only 4 months into development. It's this new cycle. Like it's really just hard to say without like with like without spoiling too much. But it's just like we hope you can trust us, which I mean we understand. We haven't said a lot for a while, so it's you gotta. There's a little bit of a barrier there, but like again, we'll be a lot more active. I guess is like the we'll be posting a lot more.
To the guy talking about Die for Licked, I played it at a buddy's house a few years back. This is interesting. Option to choose a language. We could probably do like language translation, like at least subtitles wise.
Yeah. It's not gonna be like the the way a AAA game would be, where it's gonna be like a
Obviously.
villain, like yeah, but it's like probably we have several members of Luminance who speak multiple languages, so we'll probably just do like the base translations for like those.
We'll have to get a legal console to do the Russian translation.
I could speak a couple hundred languages through the internet.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, we have. Yeah, we have a few people that I have to. I'm just trying to think real quick about like what ones would be.
To Freddy Fazbear in the chat, Rodney does have more drip.
Yep.
We'll have to see by end of development. If you're making a competition type game, I doubt the game will come this summer. That's just my thinking. We've been kind of like building off of it for like a while. Like, okay, it's not like we like restarted like torched all our work.
Yeah,
right?
it's what's not what we're saying. Like I know it sounds that way, but it's like it's just we changed engines and you have to rebuild stuff in the engine and like get whatever. But we can still use parts we had from other things to get there. And again, it's always quicker when you're doing it like, again, like and it's just like it's
the one guy saying that will there be an in-game chat. We should have proximity voice chat, but you have to send over like a little drone to a guy, and it's like that SpongeBob episode where they're sending little bubbles at each other. It should be that, but with like voice messages. So you could record a message, and this guy's like, "Ooh, I got a message," and it's just "fuck you." Yeah, you should do that. Anyway,
that's really good action.
During development, have you all ever thought, will the fans like this game? It's been like a big motivation for me, at least, of like will people actually like the game? It's like a weird balancing act of like, we got to make the game that we want, but then also just like, will other people like it? And I feel like it's been very much just what's fun to us should be fun to other people.
Yeah, I agree. It's just one of those things to where it's like, at this point, Rat Race is just the game. Like me and Donnie, like it has like our style to it. It has like a lot of like our like personalities, I guess you could say, just like within like the like creative parts of it. Like I really like the game. I really like the game, and I'm like I think if I really like it and Donnie really likes it, and I mean a lot of the Luminance people too. I mean like they seem pretty. A lot of Luminous members aren't as open as you'd think they'd be when it comes to criticism or sharing stuff. A lot of them are quiet, but they're into it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just like if we're all into it, then hopefully everyone else is. But again, it's you never know. I mean, shit. It's like you really never know. It's something that I heard out of all people Ben Stiller say. But it takes a lot of like really capable people working really hard to make a piece of shit. And that's so true. And it's like it could just be that like we're restarting and we're coming up and like at the end of the day it'll be what it is. But I think it'll be good. I don't know.
Okay, wait, this is an important one. Well, first of all, I want to say people in the chat don't know who Ben Stiller is. That's not Scott Cawthon, so they're like, who's that? You could look up Ben Stiller. He made a lot of cool stuff. And then the guy in the chat says, how is it related to FNAF, though? Not really, at all.
It's not. We should probably throw that out there at this point. It would borderline be dishonest to call Rat Race a Five Nights at Freddy's game. You have animatronics, which is obviously Five Nights at Freddy's inspired, but beyond that, and the use of a tablet system. I'm not going to say cameras, but the use of a tablet system. Everything else is really just like its own thing at this point. Like, not to say like it takes its base from Five Nights at Freddy's. That's how it started. But
Five Nights at Freddy's took its base from Night Trap, dude. So,
and it's like we didn't want to necessarily get stuck in a box of like we have to make a game that follows Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay mechanics or whatever. Like we wanted to make what we thought would be the most fun game and the best game. So we took the style of Rat Race and we took everything we had, and then we kind of flipped the gameplay to work better with that, I guess. And it's like you said, will there be free roam? That's such a hard thing to say because not in the traditional sense. It's because it's not like a FNAF. Like it's not like free roam where you're walking around a thing, but it's like you're not just stuck either. in like a room. Like there's a lot more.
It's still point and
And
click,
it's
and point and click games are really cool.
Yep, but it's and that's where the next thing I want to drop, at least like next like teaser that shows gameplay. I think when you guys see that, you'll understand a lot more of what we're talking about now. Like even when you just see like and I guess we'll see honestly, but it's you got animatronics and you control them, and that's kind of the FNAF for the FNAF parallels end.
So the guy that's
We didn't control them in FNAF.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
you were like, yeah. To the guy saying, will there be play testing? Yeah, there'll be play testing, man.
Yep.
See, I was gonna come up with like a funny response, but I don't know if people would like understand that it's a joke.
Yeah.
The pig animatronic reminds me of the pig from Dark Deception. What the fuck? What's that look like?
What does the pig from Dark Deception look like?
I know what the. I don't see it. I kind of see it. I remember
from
what
Dark
the pig looks
Deception.
like.
Oh, he even has like a similar like little thing on the shirt too. That was
The
unintentional.
yellow ribs.
Did we do it first?
Oh, he has one eye too.
Nah, he did.
Oh,
Wait, he does? Oh, dude, that wasn't even.
You want
That wasn't even
That
intentional.
was not
uh,
intentional whatsoever.
Look at the pig. It's sent in the chat. Look, he has
Yeah.
one eye there.
Yeah, so like my idea with that was that like I designed like kind of the new Smokey. That's his name, Smokey. I don't know if anyone actually like knows that. Is there Ben name reveals for everyone but like Rodney? Because yeah, the pig is Smokey. I don't know if anyone knows that.
The chicken is chicken legs. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
people know it's Smokey. No, the hippo is the only one without a like public name.
Yeah.
And the reason the hippo doesn't have a public name is he doesn't have an internal one either. We just call him the hippo.
I've been fucking with the name Harold for quite a bit because that kind of fits his demeanor, but
I've Loki always just called him hippo.
yeah.
like even internally in all the files, it's just like you have all the names and then you just have hippo.
Yeah. Dude, the similarities to that are uncanny. That was really
No,
like,
well, let me
intentional.
pull up the because Trevor's the one who gave him one eye. If I look at the original concept art that Trevor drew, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull that up on screen real quick. Let me send it.
I was more so like my idea was always like he was gonna be like a like have you ever been to like a fair and you have those like barbecue guys that are like kind of like a redneck feel. That's kind of always what I thought. Oh yeah, I gotta pull this up on stream. This looks way more like oh god, what's Philium Morgan's
Pork chop.
character? Yeah. So this is the
Yeah, no, the original design was more pork chop oriented before it, you know.
He looks like the main guy from the Menu.
Ralph Fiennes, you're right, dude. That's a good point.
That. Damn it. Okay.
But yeah, that was the concept art from like 2020 of the original Smokey design.
Okay, there's a few guys. Rodney reminds me of Bonnie the Rabbit. I think it's a bunny, but that's it. I don't know how you get that. See, Rodney for me it looks more like Ralph DeWolf from the Rock of Fire Explosion. That's because he was one of the reference images.
Rodney to me just kind of looks like an asshole. I don't really like him.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Also, his like his not his friend, but what would we call you know
his accomplice? No, not really. So we'll start. Someone just said, "Will the animatronics talk in game?" Rodney and the guy we're talking about now, will be the ones that talk.
Rodney
Sorry, go ahead.
is like
his little buddy,
dumbass little brother. I don't know what else to call him. That's the energy he gives off.
His name is Jason.
Oh, you spoiled it, dude.
We could call him Jason, dude. We could call him...
Yeah. The hardcore fans who know.
Those who know.
The hardcore fans who like have Susslord on Discord for many years.
I guess so. If you've had me on Discord for many years, you probably know what that means.
Which of the animatronics got the most aura? I think genuine like response to this. All of them kind of have their own like aura. I don't know how to describe it. I think they're all like really strong.
That one image that there's a character we haven't shown yet, and there's an image that I just think of whenever I think of that character. And when that image comes out, I think everyone will know the answer of the aura.
Yeah. Sumatronic has the most Riz. Yeah,
Smokey's girlfriend.
Ban that from the Smokey's girlfriend.
Smokey's girlfriends.
Reminds me of Max Headroom. That's because he's wearing a suit, but yeah.
Wait, who said the Max Headroom thing? Because we talked about that like early on in development.
Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah, Chicken Legs reminds me of Max Headroom. He was more like based off of.
Well,
like,
not Chicken Legs, but sorry, go ahead.
We're thinking of having like a Max Headroom character. I don't think that's gonna.
Like when the Rat Race concept was starting, we did think about like Max Headroom for a little bit. There was a character that was gonna do a thing. I'm not gonna say too much because a variation of it might end up later. But the vibes aren't entirely far off.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Chicken Legs looks like Jacket from Hotline Miami. Probably wasn't intentional, but like I definitely see it.
What was the original name of Rat Race, the multiplayer game?
Yeah.
We called the game the multiplayer game until like 3 days before, not 3 days, but like it was very shortly before we started the trailer, I think, without even fully knowing like the name yet. It was because we knew Rat Race was like the thing or whatever, but it was for I remember for the name we wanted a subtitle because we had the Return to Freddy's Winter Wonderland, and for some reason we like for a while like in my head I was like we have to have like multiplayer somewhere in the title so people know it's a multiplayer game. It has to have a cool like thing, and so it went through a lot of things until one day it was literally just like Donnie and his mom or said something.
What did
she say?
I was at a restaurant with my mom. I was like, I forgot what the prompt was basically, but it was like, what would you call like a game show that like has this and this? It's like, oh, I'd call it Rat Race. Like, okay. And I mentioned that to Suslord, and it's like, oh, that could work as a subtitle, and I'm like, whatever. I didn't really care, and it's like, it works better as the actual title. It's funny too because the actual development of the game has been a rat race. So it's kind of like a metaphorical like hodgepodge. All right, Toonster left a pretty good question though. What do you think is your drive to persevere to complete this project, given the amount of time it's taken? It's a pretty good one. So, I don't know. I just feel strongly for this game. Like I could like see. I've even mentioned this to Toonster specifically. I just see the game in my head. Like I could feel the game. I could like see it. Like I want to see this come out. Like that's yeah.
That's good. No, mine's like the exact same thing. It's like the game is planned out to a T at this point, to where it's just like, I think it'll be really cool. Like I just want to make this game because it's the kind of game that I would just really really want to play, and like I think would be cool. And like I guess for me too, it's just like I like making shit. Like I just like getting up and working on shit. And I just like and right now because I see like an end in sight. And I like what we're making. Like I'm happy working on the game now half the time. Like literally, it's like me and Donnie's DMs or NomaKid's DMs is like I'm just like sending him like progress updates every like hour of like the most mundane shit I'm doing. But I'm just like, dude, look at this, it's so cool. It's just it's
like the thing for like the screen was just like such a sigh of relief because I thought that was gonna be a whole problem and it just worked and I'm like, oh, this is so good. So it's both like because there was a dark age where like MGMT a little dark age to all the Sigmas in the chat who like MGMT, they get the reference. There's a dark age of the game where like I don't know, I worked like anytime I did anything for it, I'm like, man, this sucks. That was definitely during the Unreal Unity era.
Yeah. No, but no, it's just there was a vibe that just like was over the entire development where no one wanted to do anything and it sucked and it was pulling teeth. And now at this point, it's just like most of the development is done by like me and NomoK too. Like that's like I think the other misconception a lot of people have is that like Luminance is some like big team like Radiance with like 20 guys. It's like the current Luminance Discord server with people working on the game actively has 9 people. And about like 2 other actively like gotta do stuff sometimes. Like not we're not throwing shade or anything, but it's just like most people are busy and don't have time to like put that much to the game. And it's like when we need like things from like certain people, like we can ask and we'll get it. but it's just more reliable and just like, easier for everyone if just me and Nomoke do 80% of it ourselves. And so Nomoke mainly handles the art side of things. I mainly handle the programming and technical side right now. And then,
we both like kind of get in between because like you did most of that like new trailer.
Yeah, the trailer that came out yesterday, I probably did like 90% of it, but it's still, but again, it's like there's other shit, other people work. Like it's just,
dude, that smoke sim though. Hold on, sorry, go on.
Well, no, it's just it's just like it's at this point, if me or Donnie just like rely on the two of us to do it, there's a higher chance of it getting done quicker than if we had a giant team anyway, if that just makes sense. Like that's more just kind of where we're at now, because we can't pay people. No one wants to work on something for 5 years for free. I get it. But you want to talk about that smoke?
Oh yeah, I was gonna pull that up.
But no, with the teaser yesterday, Donnie did like a couple like he did a lot of the prop modelings, like extra details, but the big thing he contributed to it was the smoke sim that shows up for 2 seconds, and that in itself was like a whole like shit show like between us, like trying to get like the render working and just
man.
like the.
Hold on, I'm trying to save that image real quick, just so people who could see it. Like, what smoke sim? There's a smoke sim? Yeah, that's what I thought too when I saw it. So yeah, this little tiny bit. Oh, look at the little smoke above the cigar, dude. Hell. So like, originally, like, okay, I misheard you because I was really tired, and I heard you say like it was 150 frames and not 450 frames. So I baked the animation in Houdini for 150 frames, and I had to compress it down. And I'm not like a big Houdini user. Houdini is like a simulation software. It's like it does like 3D stuff like Blender, but it's mainly for like simulation for like smoke and water and like a bunch of other stuff. I know Blender could also do that too. Just Houdini is better for that. But so I kind of had to get the quirks of it worked out again because I've did like smoke and fire simulation. The ending of Oblitus Casa where Mother, is it the character? Mick, the fucking tall Mickey Mouse. It's
basically the same character.
Yeah, it's Mick. Is that the fucking name of the character?
Yeah.
Where Mick burns. That's that I did too in Houdini, and I'm like, oh okay, I'll just do the same thing. And smoke simulations are very heavy when they're in the VDB like file format. And so that whole like simulation was like 100 gigabytes for Oblitus Casa, and I'm like, oh shit, how is this gonna be? And it was really bad too. It was like 40 gigabytes, but I had to like compress it down, and then I was like, oh wait, we have to extend it, so I had to export it, and then it was back at 40 gigabytes. And I had to render it separately as like a weird mask, and it just ended up working really well for the trailer, even though it's seen for like 1 second. I think this really explains our development cycle. This fucking smoke simulation.
The smoke sim, yeah.
Like, if you want to know how our development is, we're gonna put all our effort into something you can't even see. So.
No, it was probably 7 hours of stressful work, like just to get that. Because the thing was too is the entire trailer was done except for the smoke. Because at that point we're like, okay, we'll do like the extra detail, and so it's like we have time to add the smoke to it, like because we knew we were gonna post it yesterday, and so on Thursday night we're like, yeah, the smoke, it'll be done, we'll be all good. And no, it's literally we're just like, fuck, the smoke won't work. But
it's all the smarty pantses in the chat. Why didn't you just composite a green screen of smoke in? No, we had to get the camera blur right. It needed to be in the environment, otherwise it would have
looked like ass.
It was because Chicken Legs is cigar in that trailer. It's an After Effects plugin, not a simulation. It looks all right. Well, you can tell in my opinion. It looks
fine because it's because it's just a black background, but
a black background, yeah. No, like there was a lot that went on, but I mean it worked. Yeah. But has anyone on the team tried to leak something about this game? Cody Hughes, Ultra Knight.
Did he?
That's Pair. I mean, it was just like there was rat race stuff in the pair, but like it's.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It would. I don't think you'd find a team member who would leak anything because we don't really hire people we're not friends with. Like we don't hire people. Like the team literally is just like guys we've known for like 10 years, and so it's like you'd have to be a pretty big dick to like leak something your friend's been working on.
See, if the game did get leaked though, it probably would have came out sooner because we would have rushed to like make it like something else. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
basically.
So yeah,
But
why didn't nobody leak the game, man? Fuck.
God. But it's like no, our like always our like security and like our like dev servers like really fucking lax. It's terrible because it's literally just like we're just confident that like and if it does get leaked, I mean like it gets leaked, like it'll suck, but it's like
honestly, it's better feedback. So if people like it, they like it. If people hate it, fuck, we wasted 5 years.
Yeah, basically. But like no, I don't think we really have to worry about leaking because like the biggest leaking there probably is a guy will like show one of their friends and then maybe that like and that friend will maybe like keep it, but it's not like malicious like direct like I'm gonna post this thing somewhere else to like like spread bullshit. Like no one's doing that.
Not yet.
But
I'm gonna do it.
not yet. Can a WWE wrestler? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm gonna go on.
This person
Oh,
said,
sounds good.
Can a wrestler win against a fight with a rat race animatronic? I don't know. Maybe.
Have y'all considered making Rat Race a FNAF-inspired game? See, we're so down the Rat Race pipeline that's not even a FNAF-inspired game. It's a game.
I guess like the thing that like we're not sure how we're gonna handle the release yet when it comes to like fully everything or like but it's not again it's not really a fan game anymore, and I think that's just kind of what people have to like keep in mind is it's like and we just don't want to say that too much without showing people anything because then it's like you see it and it's like oh like whatever, but we're very confident once you see the game and like you see the gameplay you'll probably agree.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so, but like it's. I don't know. Again, it's like the way how I described Monopoly with a Mario Party like thing. Like that's I just think that's so far from FNAF anyway that it's like.
I don't know.
But
and like just general like talk about the game has never been like, let's do this like FNAF. Let's do this like FNAF. It's more so just like ideas that come from like way beyond different places.
Yeah. No, I would say Rat Race has more inspiration from like movies and TV shows than it does from like any actual like game. Is like the best way to like like put it. Like which makes it because it's identity. It's a game show. Like that's its identity. And so it's like okay, how do we make a game that's basically just surrounded with like television and film and like all like it's I don't know. I think you'll see more of that as it comes out. But it's like the teaser we did yesterday. Like that's just supposed to be like an in-universe like thing by the Concord company, and that's like part of the Rat Race like styles. It's just like how can we do all these like different things and try to be like not completely accurate, but like reference and like do things based on like old styles, I guess.
That's right.
I don't know.
Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
No!
I got fucked, dude.
Yeah, Rat Race. Woohoo! Going strong, guys.
What else is there?
And close out some of my tabs.
What else do you guys want to know?
Otherwise, we're gonna start pulling on questions from 2 years ago. You guys
2 years ago.
Will you be releasing a Rat Race OST? Yeah, I'll probably release on like Spotify, like the Winter Wonderland. Wait, can we talk about that story?
Yeah, I think you should tell it.
Okay. So I was on YouTube. I was listening to like music, whatever, and I got recommended a song, and it was called it had like a really weird name. But I'm like, wait a minute, this is the song from Winter Wonderland. I'm like, wait a minute, this whole album is just our album put on Spotify.
It was something like. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go on.
it was some like Russian kid who took the Winter Wonderland soundtrack from Game Jolt. Because this is before we ever did a release for it. It was on the Game Jolt page. He took the files. He gave it to some like Russian like music distributor. And so the Winter Wonderland soundtrack was on like all the places, but it wasn't us. It was some kid. And then it was flagging videos that had like Winter Wonderland gameplay that had the soundtrack in it. Like he had full permission to like flag them and like take money from, which he wasn't doing, but he had the power to, and that was still enough to where it's like we gotta like get this shit down. And so you can tell the next part, I think, because you probably know this part better with our contact.
Oh yeah, he was just able to like be like an in-between because he didn't know English really well, and so we had our like little guy like go in and translate a message, and he took it down. And then
it was just some guy we know who speaks Russian, or he's from Russia, and so we basically wrote this like email that was like, hey, please take down the soundtrack, and then our buddy translated it in Russian and then like sent it to this guy, and it was way over the top. It was like our legal team will be in contact with it, which is bullshit. We were just like, doing the stupid email.
Stop trolling people, dude. It's a problem.
It was like the entire thing was like a troll. It was like this big troll email where it was like, it was like, oh, this is violates X, Y, and Z. You're in whatever, and it got taken down. And after that, we were just like, shit, I guess we have to upload the soundtrack ourselves. Yeah. So that's why the Winter Wonderland OST got uploaded.
So yeah, we'll also have a Rat Race 1. Fingers crossed, if it's good enough, we'll get like a CD going or some shit. Do we answer Joe R's like recent question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we answer it.
Okay. We'll go ahead.
Yeah, there'll be a Steam release. It's one of those things to where it's like, I don't want to go into it yet because we still don't fully know what that means for it. But what I will say is we're not going to be like stealing your money. We're not going to be like price gouge. Like it's we don't even know how money will fit in yet because we want to make sure that it's very much like, we're not pissing people off. Yeah, but at the same time, it's
a good product.
And I guess we'll go in now that we've said this to the server issues and how the servers are running on Steam. That's why when we were answering it earlier, it was like, how do we say this? It was, we literally had to put the game on Steam and make it run through Steam so that we could get the multiplayer working without us having to lose money paying for our own servers every single month. Because with Steam, it automatically gives you what you need to just do it for like free, basically. Like at least for us, like there's process to it, but anything that like, we would have to host, Steam takes care of that. And that way we can just make the game and we can put it up there and we don't have to worry about paying for server costs because you don't have to do that for Steam games when you do it through peer-to-peer systems.
Well, no, we pay the $100 and then we get servers for life.
But that's where the Steam part came from. The Steam part's not that, oh, we're going to put it on Steam so we can charge $30 again. It's no, we need it on Steam. So we have the Steam ID so we can like set up the networking the way we need the networking set up.
Yeah. And sadly, Game Jolt doesn't really have like networking and the overhead that Steam does. Like as much as I love Chris and I actually don't know how you pronounce his name, Cross, whatever. As much as I love their whole team and the website they've built, it's just sadly, just for what we're doing, it's not really like viable.
It's like we'll still be keeping the Game Jolt page like updated, and like we'll still be like like posting progress and stuff on there. But it's just from a standpoint of like how the game will function on its back end. It needs to be on Steam, and so it's just like that's. And we know people will take that as they will. People will be upset. Like some people will be upset by it. Like we understand that part. But again, it's when you see the game, I think it'll make a lot more sense. Because we're not like just putting up a 5 Nights at Freddy's fan game on Steam. It's really a lot more than that. And it's just like, again, you'll see within the next couple months. And I guess the thing too is just like it's not like you have to wait super long. Like it's coming along.
It's coming along finally after. So I don't know. I'm just like happy we're actually like making progress on it.
Basically,
the idea is that we'll probably like release the Steam page with our second trailer, which will also probably be our gameplay trailer. So it's like, hey, here's the game, here's the actual game now, and you do what you will with what we give you.
Yeah, Because the teaser we posted yesterday, like the whole reason we did that is there's like some lore stuff to it, like a very minor, like in the like body of the post and whatever. But it was just kind of our way to be like, hey guys, we are doing consistent work again. It's coming out soon, and like but we wanted to give you more than like a gameplay post. We've done a bunch of posts before, and it's always the talk is talk. And so it was like, what's a cool way to show off a new character or a new character design?
I don't know. We shit post too much, so I think it's an elaborate way of, hey, this is our game now. Like,
yeah,
this is what's going on. We're actually working on it.
Basically. And so it's just like, could we have shown off more? Yeah, but like we showed off like, a little bit, and you'll get more. You'll get more, and it's just the rate of shit post to actual content is probably gonna start getting muddled pretty soon. Like the shit posts are gonna be heavily cut back in exchange for
don't even say that, dude. Tomorrow you'll post a picture of Mark Zuckerberg and say, "This is me."
I already did that. I did like a week ago.
Oh my god, dude, are you serious? Oh my god, when I work on Rat Race, it's, dude. Piece
you
of
don't
shit.
get the 500 million.
What did I say? What did I say? It's gonna happen, man. Bill Gates,
game,
this
guys.
is me when I take a shit.
It's a picture of Bill Gates. No, it's the gif of Bill Gates jumping over the chair,
Yeah.
and then the caption is like something about like, oh, when the toilet doesn't work, so like the poop fly. It was something like that. I would think of something.
Poop flies
But-
out, yeah.
The Social
yeah,
Network.
yeah.
This guy's talking about.
It's a great movie.
Can you believe that happened in the Social Network? Mark Zuckerberg went to take a shit and it like, flew out.
Flew out of the toilet.
There's a sewage error. That actually wasn't scripted in the movie.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
the
David
scene in
Fincher-
Django Unchained. But instead of a really tense scene where Leonardo DiCaprio breaks a glass cup on his hand and has glass in his hand while doing this whole scene, Mark Zuckerberg just got poop in his face.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie? I like
Click.
the prequel to Severance, known as Click.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really interesting for them to make a whole spin-off show based on it, but I respect it.
Yeah, I respect that. Everybody likes the Social Network. What's your favorite song from the Social Network soundtrack? Sussler?
Magnetic.
They're all pretty good. I like 3 was it 3:14 in the every day and In the Hall of the Mountain King. Those are pretty cool.
Those are some good ones.
Magnetic's pretty good too. This is a good soundtrack.
Streaming, bro?
We are streaming. Yo, guys, my roommate Leo and my buddy Tristan just came back. What's up, gang?
What's up? What's up?
I'll be right back, gang. You and Donnie Noodle take the fort real quick.
Oh man, I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
Yeah. How's the Mac?
It's a good game, guys. I'm waiting for the box.
I thought you just went to Best Buy.
No, I didn't go to Best Buy. I called up the dude on the phone. And he was like, "Okay, this will cost you like $100. So we'll give you a box, and then you send it to us, and then we'll send it back to you." So I'm like, "Okay, that sounds cool." And it does. It's like fine. I don't have to go to the Apple Store or Best Buy. So
Sick.
the hardest part was having to reset my Apple account password.
That
So-
sucks.
I needed an iPhone for some reason, even though all it did was send me a code and ask me for my new password. So,
Pain in the ass. Okay, Nimbus has a question for you. Noodle, how do you feel about Luka getting traded to the Lakers?
oh, it's over. There's a Lakers dynasty coming, and it's already showing. Luka Doncic may be fat, but he could still drop 30 points. So.
Well, he could drop 30 pounds.
Exactly. Dude, listen. All I'm saying is that Nico Harrison needs to be fired as soon as possible, dude. That's the Mavericks guy, right? I think so, right? Unless that's the Lakers guy. Am I stupid? Yep. General manager of the Dallas Mavericks. Fire him. Send him to hell, dude. He ruined that team.
I wish I knew basketball lore.
Not that hard, man. I just watch TikTok.
You just watch TikTok. You don't even watch the games.
I don't even watch the games. I watch the edits.
You're a
on
fake
TikTok.
fan, dude. You watch the edits on TikTok.
I'm a poser. I'm a poser.
Toonster said, "Cute guys collab with 2K." Yeah, yeah, we're collaborating with 2K in the new update. We're gonna have the we're gonna have the Harlem Globetrotters in the game. Each is different little
real
little
goats.
animals.
You already know LeBron's gonna be the goat.
LeBron's gonna be in the game. We're gonna have Shaq. I'm Shaquille O'Neal, and this is Rat Race.
We could have Celtic Shaq, and he's really bad
Yeah.
at killing you.
He like jumps like next to you, like hits the wall and like crumbles into a million pieces.
Because it's the washed one.
Yeah. Okay, what else are we doing, guys? You guys like Game Jolt?
I
I'm
know.
Game Jolt these days, man. Go on this website.
I'm logged out of Game Jolt now, man.
Yeah. I hate Game Jolt. I love Game Jolt. Cheat Show's making a prop library, a dynamic prop library. Let's check this out. Dude, he moved the little flags and they changed colors, man.
Flip yeah, dude.
Hold on. My dream Rat Race skin: Messi, Ronaldo, Shaq, Mike Jordan, Tiger Woods. Please make this happen. Dude, is this the point of the stream where we just get random guys in the call?
Oh, bro. Oh.
We'll get Teamster in the call. We'll start talking about.
All right, what I missed? What I missed? Sorry, my bad.
We're talking about the 2K collab. We're gonna get Michael Jordan in the game.
Oh yeah, getting Rockstar involved was like one of the coolest things I think we've been able to do like recently.
Yeah.
Or is that
You guys don't
Take-Two?
know it yet, but GTA 6 is gonna have a little surprise guest in it.
Yeah.
But
And all I'm saying is that it's no coincidence.
it's no coincidence. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Dude, this guy's. I'm gonna leave this message for later. I'm not even gonna acknowledge it, dude.
You see it, that shit.
Game Jolt is so shitty because now you can't even create website archives on the Wayback Machine. That's been like that for years. If any, okay, Cross, out of all the things he has to fix, Chris has to fix the Wayback Machine.
All of this stuff is not good.
Wayback Machine
Well,
Very important.
compatibility. Toonster, it said, I bet at Rockstar Games would love to see this. He's got all the pop culture references going on. This is indie.
This is indie.
This is indie.
Yeah, both sides.
All right. Let's see. I do actually want to pull up that one thing from 2 years ago. I want to answer at least one question from that.
To answer some questions. Yeah, 'cause I probably won't.
There you go on. Sorry.
I probably can't hang around too much longer, so we should probably. But I don't know.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up. I just want to answer one question, so we can say, no, we answered that Q&A. Okay, Rat Race Q&A 2 years ago.
Well, let's do some rapid fire ones. That's our god.
Okay, this one's from Okay. Susser, can you please ask us, the rest of us, before posting the 100th dumbass Q&A post? Yeah, get this guy off the game page.
Wait, who said that?
Hold on, I'll read it out again. Question from Okay. Question, Susser, can you please ask the rest of us before posting the 100th dumbass Q&A post? Yeah, ban that guy from the page.
No, I post what I want to post, whether it's smart or not.
This one's from Noodle Prime. When will you be releasing the fabled Luminance launcher? Can we talk about that?
Did
we ever
When
talk
did I
about
post that?
This is 2 years ago.
Holy, dude, what?
I probably showed you the Luminance launcher like repo or something.
2 years ago, dude. I don't even think I was like that involved 2 years
You
ago.
weren't even conscious 2 years ago.
I think that was like a meme.
Yeah.
Has the game had any changes in gameplay or graphics since the first trailer? Yep. ADR Gaming, favorite animatronic from the game, design. We already talked about this.
Yeah, we answered a lot of these questions.
How many characters are there? Ellie Van Hoos, 10. Are you planning to make a sequel? No.
Why did
On
you
a
guys
scale
drop
from-
out of fan game directory and never part of it? But again, this is 2 years ago. All these guys are been waiting 2 years patiently.
2
for all these-
years.
All right, I think the bit is over, dude.
Yeah.
Rat Race is sexualized. It is, dude. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Sorry for showing Rodney's penis.
It's compromised, dude. This shit is woke.
Yeah, right.
The woke mind virus took over Rat Race, guys.
I'm insane. I'm sad to announce. Race will have 440 characters. Dude, we're just talking about leaks.
Oh,
Piece of shit.
Yeah,
fuck you, dude.
See,
Can't
so
believe
sorry.
this.
We finally did it after all this time. We finally did the live Q&A.
Wait, fucking Kinster.
fun.
I am an insider, and
I just said
shut up,
that.
Trent.
Yeah, shut up.
All right,
Trent.
anyways, shut the fuck up, Trent. Anyways, do you think you can crank out a second trailer for the game? From Aiden Martin _70. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Yeah.
Dude, are you still reading? That's over. The bit is over, man.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were still reading stuff from the.
Bit is over, dude.
Will there be any?
Dude, that was the best question from Yeah Boy 2000. Why did my dad leave? I'm gonna like that one, dude.
yeah, bro, for real.
Do you think Rat Race can answer the Fazbear fan? Dude, that thing is dead. That thing's deader than dead. The Fazbear fanverse. Can we talk about
That's
that?
hilarious.
Deader than dead.
It's got his tombstone already like laid out. Dude.
Cody killed it, man. Can we talk about that too?
Between you right now, he's sitting here doing work. Right next to me, he wants to play, but he ain't got no PC. Bro, he's supposed to be doing work too, man.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. You guys like Avicii? How do you pronounce his
No.
name? Avasil?
I think it's Avicii.
I always said Avicii. Someone said
Cause I know it
Avasil.
because of that one song where he took a pill. You know the song he took a pill in Ibiza just to show Avicii that he was cool.
Yeah. I always thought it was like someone said on Twitter it was like Avicii. I'm like that's dumb. It's Avicii.
Show Avicii.
Sorry,
how
someone said on
cool.
X.com. I'm gonna ask Grok how do you pronounce
I
it.
like it. Yeah, me too. At first, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I like it. There's so many
Okay.
things that-
Now we're dragging this by its shoestrings. Any last minute thoughts and opinions, gang?
Yeah, this whole stream was a lie. Rat Race is canceled. It's coming out 2033.
Ricochet 2 coming April 12th.
Yep.
I agree.
No, I think that's kind of about it. Like, I don't know. We didn't say too much here, but I think it was just like. Actually, no, we said a lot. Low key, we did say a lot.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now, man. We're working on it. We're not as far as you'd think so, but doesn't mean it's over, man.
Okay, now guys are starting to put questions in the chat. After Rat Race, do you plan more fan games or original games?
Original games.
More original games. I have like a lot of ideas for a lot of small experiments on my own accord, but that's just me.
Luminance as a group will never release a fan game again. I think is probably just like one of the easiest things to say. Like not to say we'll stop making things that are like and I'm talking as a group, not like individually. Individually, I don't even know what each member's gonna do, but just like
See, it's a really good
We're
cover
not-
up for Golden Age. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I guess one thing I'll say is it's not in development actively, but there was another project we did that started as a fan game, and that also just kind of turned into its own thing because we reached a point where we would just rather make our own games than like
That game I'm
inspired
excited
shit.
for. Dude, we were
That game I'm
talking.
very
People
excited
were
for.
talking about like other games we were making, and that other game didn't even come to like. Didn't even like. I didn't.
Oh,
even think about
I
that.
was thinking about it.
I was thinking about the. I was thinking about the other one. We have a few ideas.
Oh, okay.
We have a few different
Wait,
ideas.
I guess the one thing we will say is we're not at a loss of ideas or at a loss of like, oh, we don't know. It's like we have many things that like we want to do after Rat Race. Like we're not done. But yeah, my name said I created Rat Race.
See, Toonster, our head of PR. The game is coming out tonight. Get ready.
Yep.
I think Lumen should make a cool original type game that's physics based or something, not FNAF. They should, man.
What Five Nights at Obama's is not by Luminance. It's by the Black Stallions, which is There's a lot of overlap, but it's still a different group.
Yeah,
Like,
that's headed by the evil dictator, not a real person.
Not a real person. Like it's.
Almost said it.
Almost said it. I almost said it too.
No, it was on the tip of my tongue while I was saying it too. I can see his face in my head, dude. Not a real person's face. Can we talk about that?
Let me join the team.
It almost came out, dude.
Donnie, can we add Hunter Allen to the team? Let's get Hunter Allen on board.
What's Obama's last name? It's
That'll be revealed in the video game.
that'll be revealed in the video game. Just turned the chat such a piece of shit.
Happy birthday.
It reminds me of one of those fucking like Steam profile like comments people leave.
Yeah.
Happy New Year and a happy 2016.
2016, year of the rat race. It's happening, guys. No, no, Hunter, look at Stojo's DM. He wants you to make music for him, I think. Oh, never mind. Anyways, what are the questions you guys have?
Yeah. See, we keep wrapping this up, and then I'm like,
Wait.
I'm
2007 year of the rat race.
Yep.
Dude, that message that Toonster sent got pinned to the chat.
Good, dude. see, what's his name? Who's the moderator? Who's doing it? Oh, working overtime.
The one moderator.
Joe R.
Who the hell is Joe? Joe Mama? What?
He was one of the first people in the stream, so we made a mod so we'd keep chat in order.
Yeah, chicken legs would shoot Rodney. That's who wins.
Yeah. Rodney's like a piece of shit. I don't think you guys get that. Yeah, I fucking hate Rodney. He's chill, but he's kind of a piece of shit.
Do we add Hunter Allen to the call, dude?
Yeah, we can add Hunter Allen to the call.
No, Ivan DM that image.
What did Ivan DM you?
Yeah, what's up, Hunter Allen?
Did you see that image?
Hey. So,
Oh, let me send you this.
Wait, what's your idea, Hunter Allen?
I want to pitch my game idea. Basically, there will be a bunch of characters. Like, there will be, I don't know, whoever's from Rat Race, whoever's from other games, and then they're going to fight, right? You can fight. You can do whatever you want. You have all the items in the world, and they'll... No.
This is Smash Bros.
No. They don't, like, have double... They don't have all those crazy moves, but they're going to fight. You can have items. There will be, like, little mini-games, whatever. And they, like, ragdoll when they hit each other or something. Something cool. I don't know. And
That's
then,
all guys.
yeah, but here's the catch. It uses 100% of your GPU constantly.
That's a really good idea.
Thank you.
Did that
The
one
game
also
always-
come from Jolly 4?
Yep.
I knew it.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, did that one also come from Jolly 4?
Huh? I don't remember. Jolly 4 actually they took one of my kidneys, my right arm and my right leg during development.
What is this?
Luminance Live, Asher.
I got robbed of my college savings. I got.
Well, I want to pitch my new indie game idea for Luminance, if you don't mind. So
Wait, are we live right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a new revolutionary idea, okay? So we're going to make, my idea is I want to make an RPG, right? And it's kind of like Earthbound inspired, right? It's based on, various, identities. The most important one is it's based on depression, by the way, right? I think it'll sell at least 500 copies, and I want all royalties from it.
I really don't fucking care.
Fuck you, dude. You just don't see the
Fuck
future
you.
of indie gaming. You don't see the future of indie gaming.
That sounds like a poopy. That sounds like a poopy game. That sounds like a really big poopy game.
That's a poopy game to you? That's a poopy game to you? What the fuck do you think you are, blood?
I'm a winner. That's who I am. I'm a winner.
Man.
Stop fighting!
Listen. I have 50 million in stocks, okay? You have like 1 penny in stocks. You're a fucking ret, kid.
See, That's just where you're totally wrong.
tell you
That you're
to say
totally wrong on
something
that front. That's where you're absolutely wrong. You know, I was given a small loan. You know, I have quite a bit to my name.
You got a small amount of $1. Shut the fuck up, kid. Get
No,
your
a
Wolf of Wall Street
million.
ass out of here.
I have $1 billion on me right now. $1 billion. I won't
Brother,
give any
show
of it
me-
to you
show-
because you're
show me
being
the
fat
money.
and mean.
Show me the
I'll
money.
show it right now. I'll show it in my hand right now.
I have big money.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
big
you
fucking
fucking
muscles.
hog piece
I'm
of
like
shit.
9'10". I'm like 300 pounds. I'm such big fucking muscles. If I flick you, dude,
300 pounds of
it'd be
lard.
so fucking hard, dude. It'd be like fucking launch against the Earth's stratosphere, dude.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to you, bro. I don't even know what to say to you, bro.
Who added? Yeah.
Remove him from the group if you want.
Dude,
Got better
King
eye.
Connor, are you fucking for real?
No, add him back.
Why did you add him?
No. You know who we need to add?
Stay for a second.
Don't
You
do
know who we need to add? We gotta add a Yandere dev.
it.
Yeah, can I pitch you my game idea?
Hold on, I have a better idea.
Oh, I love that guy.
Let's get this guy in here.
I forget I have this dude's nickname to Diarrhea Fartinator.
Why did you
Dude.
name Theft King that?
I don't know. But it's funny.
Let's get Theft King in the call, guys.
He's not gonna join.
He's not gonna. Yeah. Here on the little stream, whatever you have.
We're in trouble.
Someone,
trouble.
whoever has it up, add this image for me.
What the hell is that, dude?
What is that?
That's me.
That's Hunter, dude.
That's yeah.
Wait, can someone add Taryn to the call?
I'm dead.
I'm not talking to that
Don't do
guy.
that.
I'm not talking to that guy.
I'm talking to that guy.
I'm not watching this guy.
Oh,
I'm not watching this guy.
Everyone in chat, please follow Finance Obama's 5 on GameJolt.com.
Game sucks and is bad.
yeah.
Shut up.
All right, guys. Theft King said he would join, but he's in the middle of a Tekken match.
Obama's
so-
5 is actually that's like my top 5 fan games right now. Okay?
Exactly. Thank you, Hunter Allen.
Mm-hmm.
El Pablo run the game, man.
What?
I had
El
to
Pablo
censor
run the
explicit
game.
content in the image, but yeah, I'll put it on the stream.
Okay.
Why is it so
Well, there's not.
ginormous, man?
I don't.
Ginormous image, dude.
I just saw it pop up on the screen. It was scary.
Hi, Super. We're
Oh,
live,
is-
by the way.
Hey, is this Burger
That's
King?
King Carter.
Just the right number. I'll have one. Oh, I forgot what you guys' burgers are called over there. They're not quarter pounders. That's McDonald's.
It's Royale with
Whoppers.
cheese.
What'd you say, sir? Royale with cheese? Is that what you guys call it over there?
Yeah, Royale with cheese. That's what we call them over here.
Well, I'll get 3 of those. My wife is pregnant. She's really hungry right now, so she said she can eat 3 of them. In fact, let me make it 4 because I might get a bit peckish by the time she get hers.
Oh, fat fuck, man.
Excuse me, sir. That's not really nice.
Well,
I'm trying to give you guys money over here.
Oh,
I'm
he
being
add
very
that picture,
disrespectful.
add that picture to the thing.
Alright.
Can you crop it to no? The whole tag is just the one that says Dylan George, like
Yeah.
and
Let me ask
nothing
my wife
else.
if she wants any dessert. Hold
Okay.
It gets like his mom on the mic.
This is getting so stupid.
on. She asked if you guys had any McFlurries. I told her that was a McDonald's, but maybe you guys have something kind of like that over there.
Can we add this one too?
We have Snow Dogs instead. You want that?
Oh.
Mark W.
Well, does it have sugar in it? I'm diabetic. I can't.
I mean,
have it anymore.
technically, I mean, you could call it sugar.
How do I get this off the screen, dude?
Instead of the prices of looking for.
So there's a sugar-free version of the Snow Dog. You say?
Well, you could call it sugar.
No,
It's not
no,
really
dude.
sugar.
No, fuck, guys, shut. The Snow Dog testing is fucking kept in the back, dude. We can't fucking openly talk about that shit.
But I thought we were selling that.
Dude, we're fucked if that gets out.
Was it a new recipe or something?
Yes, it's a new recipe we're trying out.
In my early 20s, I used to work as a food tester in those big factories. I used to have a place near the back that had you could try out like their new French fries. I forgot what company it was for. I think it was
McDonald's.
Tyson Chicken. Did Tyson Chicken make French fries? I think they might have, but I used to test those out in the very back. And they would have different dipping sauces they were creating. So they had what was it, ranch barbecue. I mean, it was really experimental stuff they were doing back there. Really impressive.
Dylan George.
Dylan George.
Oh wait, hold on. There's a lot of messages that have been going on. Favorite Gilbert Godfrey moment.
Smiling friends.
Oh yeah.
See, I was thinking of the Markiplier one.
That's
Oh, Markiplier?
Yeah, Markiplier. I forgot how that went.
Hey guys,
What was
I
that,
just got
honey?
some. just got
Okay,
some
she
very
said
sad
she
news.
wanted to get Domino's and said sorry for wasting your guys' time.
Okay.
Thank you for the hospitality though. I might eat here again someday.
Yeah,
little-
fuck you.
A little birdie saying that superhero 2424 needs to pull out the Bible to teach not a real person a lesson.
A little birdie.
That's what I'm
Oh,
reading here.
oh, not a real person. Yeah, we tried to baptize him a while back, but he said he wouldn't have any of it. It really shocked the priest. You know, he doesn't have a good heart. So you know,
Here
he's
we go again. Here we go again. You're fucking blabbering.
Oh well, I need to
Devil,
go.
man.
My wife's really peckish. So
All right, bye, Fatos.
That's mean.
That's
Well,
me.
sometimes the truth hurts.
Put
See, now that's Andy.
on the stream.
$1 William. I'm sending that to Ghost Games X.
How has the
Hey,
development and internal relationships of the game been?
I just got some very sad news.
Yeah.
A real talk, Keanu Reeves just died today.
Oh, that's
You're lying, dude.
I'm looking on Twitter, dude. It says Keanu Reeves dead.
You're a piece
Yeah,
of
you mean you're
shit.
looking at X.
You're at x.com.
No, it's called
Keanu
Twitter.
Reeves
Everything up?
stands behind the scenes of his new docu-series Visionary.
Well, no, I didn't see that, but Gary Eats Ass is gonna die soon.
Wait, really?
He just posted that on x.com.
Oh, poor Gary.
Oh.
Donnie Daft Punk died.
Oh, what a champ.
No!
Oh. Oh, is that the new character? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on, wait. Luminance, I have good news for the team.
What's the good news?
I found us a new music composer.
Who is that?
That's
CG5?
CG5.
Fuck.
Put him
want
on
good
stream
music.
so people can see our new team member.
I'm
This
dude,
looks
oh,
explicit, dude.
guys, I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, bye.
No.
Game Jolt Department of Efficiency. That's what
Dude, I
Andrew's
thought-
gonna get going.
I thought
Yeah.
the stream ended because I looked at the live stream and I thought it was like recommended other videos. All the different images on the screen.
We're not done yet.
It is recommended videos.
Hi, is this Domino's Pizza?
More or less,
Yes,
how many
Domino's.
years?
No, this is
More or
Patrick.
less. And how many years do you estimate that Rat Race will be ready? Estimate 8 months. Oh no, that don't take this year.
The game's coming out tonight.
It takes 8 months to make a pizza. That's a long time. I can't wait that
Well,
long.
it takes 8 months to make it. Well, you get where I'm going. Me in the hot tub. Why'd you send that picture? I
Oh,
don't,
that's
like,
me in the hot tub.
I don't like that photo.
That's me.
I prefer the other photo.
What Oh.
Okay, I want to watch that video, but like it's gonna be pretty
It's
bad.
no, you can.
I'm alright. No, I'm good.
Okay, just mute it.
The FNAF fan game where every death is your fault.
Oh, dude, that's indie.
This is Domino's.
is
I'm gonna
Indy.
take your order.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, this is
Can I just
Domino's.
get a Diet-
I'm gonna take your order.
Can I just
Sorry,
get
I'm
a
a little
Diet
bit deaf
Coke?
in my left ear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So can you mind repeating that again, Sonny?
Yeah, this is Domino's. I'm gonna take your order.
Yeah, I think I'll have a pizza with extra salami. If you guys have it over there, I know. But I tried a location down in New York City, and they didn't have salami in theirs. They said they ran out.
Yeah, we have Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon? How's that different from American bacon?
Well, you see, sir, they have the pigs in Canada instead of the United States.
Wow, I didn't know that changed the flavor so much.
Yeah, they have different like food, food contents. They're fed. I don't know. Something to do with seed oils. I'm not
Wow,
too-
how much more expensive is the Canadian bacon?
Well, it's our
Surely
only
it's a little bit more.
What's our only option we have? It's
You guys also have a shortage of salami? What's going on? Is there a salami outage
yeah,
this part of
there's
the
a
state?
salami outage. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Back in what was it, '94? I used to work in a salami packaging company, and I remember we used to have outages all the time because they would send a lot to Italy, and Italy, they use salami all the time in their food, and we just kept running out, so we'd import pigs from all across the world pretty much. So that kind of changed up the flavor a little bit, and we got a lot of complaints about it. But I think it was a really smart move, personally. I'm not a businessman like the boss was, but he was very keen on expanding the palate of people across the U.S. I thought that was really really quite. I don't know. I thought it was very
It's indie.
noble of him. I don't know. Kind of expand the palate of the U.S. a little bit by bringing in different foods in their salami. I don't know. I thought it was very, very noble of him. But yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I'll
I
have
did
Canadian
not-
bacon on my pizza. And do you also have anchovies in the freezer?
Yeah, we got anchovies in the back.
Yeah, I did not fucking pay attention to what you said.
Me neither.
Like, no doubt.
I did not care.
Well, the anchovies for me, my wife's allergic to anchovies.
That's a shame.
Your wife allergic to
We
these
took a
nuts?
trip to Paris, and we tried to eat anchovy stew over there. I don't know if you heard this. It's a delicacy over in Paris. And she got so sick, we had to fly her all the way back to Kentucky. It was really bad.
Damn. I hope she died. Anyways, what's everyone else up to right now?
My wife's calling. Hold on, give me one moment, sir.
I'm like frolicking in the fields, playing Run Around the Rosie right now.
All right, guys, we're gonna show the new trailer.
Yeah, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We have one last trailer for Rat Racer. It's gonna show you right now. Might as well. See you guys.
Oh no! She's escaped! We're going into lockdown! Make sure she doesn't get caught! I want you to grab him.
Ad.
Bring him to me.
I can't even
I'm
scroll.
gonna
I can't
get
even
my
interact with the
money,
browser window.
even if I have to
Dumbass.
kill him.
Where's SML, dude? There he is.
Is Rat Race gonna have YouTube TV tried for?
Yeah.
I don't know how you interact with the page.
cream man.
I'm trying this out, dude. Whose bit was that?
Use that link.
Whose bit was that? No, whose bit was that?
It was
Use,
on.
Dead.
Whose bit was